All right. Hello, Minneapolis. I hope you're doing good, and I hope you're all good at home. My name is KonceptionSR, and I have with me.
Hi, I'm Newt, or I have Newt, or yeah.
Or yeah.
Or yeah.
You could say yeah, too. This is Bugsnax. This is going to be the any percent category. We're going to be flying. This is going to be going quick. I'm going to delete a file. Newt, help me pick a color. Orange, yellow, green, or black?
I'm feeling orange today.
Feeling orange today. Orange is a
Yeah.
good color, so we're going to delete this. I'm going to go into the new game. Time starts when it loads back up, so I'll try and give you a good countdown, all right? All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that was perfect. I messed that up like every time.
Beautiful start.
Yeah. So this is Bugsnax. No. Strabby down. You know what? That's fine.
That's
so that was
okay.
Strabby. Strabby's had a rough day. Lost one of its eyes in transit, and now it's taking a collapse here. But yeah, so this is also a little parkour, just like the last run, but not quite. First, we start with the hardest jump in the game by far. Nailed it.
Nice.
10 seconds in the run. Then we're going to walk on an invisible wall here. Why not?
Okay.
We're going to hop over some trees. That skips about a 3-minute cutscene that we don't have to worry about. That's Philbo. Say hi, Philbo.
Hey, Philbo.
And bye, Philbo. We're not going to talk to Philbo.
So
We don't have time. We have to go. We're going to do some
Time
rock
to go.
parkour. And just like that, we skip the entire intro.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So this part of the run called Garden Grove here is actually exactly the same any point, any category. Any percent, no major skips, 100%. You can't do anything to skip by this part. Even if you get out of bounds, the loading zone is not there until you complete the quests.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to complete the quests. Newt, now I know you've seen me play this game a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know a lot of the Bugsnax, but do you have a favorite, if you know any?
Bunger, for sure.
Oh, Bunger, yeah. So Bunger is the popular and, you know what, the right choice. I'm going to say it. It's the right choice. Bunger is by far my favorite, as you can tell by today's shirt. Did that hit the tree or the wall? I think it hit the wall. There we go. Yep, I'm wearing the Bunger shirt today. I'm going to try a very difficult trick here.
You got this.
Nope, it's not going to work out. That's fine. We're going to abandon the trick. Mainly because I do not want to miss this cycle. Come on, get in there. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
All right, I still got to go back and capture the Frighter. So the trick I was trying to do here was actually capture the Frighter through the ceiling above, but I didn't hit the cycle fast enough. So we're going to have to capture it the old-fashioned way, just like that. And then one last Shishka bug here, but you can't go too fast because he'll straight up run away. I'm going to throw that trap there. There we go. Boom. All right, and then it's all about turning in these quests. All right, so it's not too difficult here. And I hope you liked capturing those Bugsnax, because those are the only ones we're going to capture the entire run. So we got 2 Shishka bugs, a Frighter, and a Bunger. We're going to do a little cutscene skip here, because Lambus wants to show us what this net does, but since we already caught the Bunger, we're just going to mash the transition point there. And that skips the cutscene where he shows us how to use the net and how it's used in context. But then, yeah, the rest of this is basically jumping around Philbo because he's a little bit slow. So we're gonna ride the log there. Boom, hop over the side.
See ya, Philbo.
See ya, Philbo. Yeah, a lot of this any percent run is just leaving Philbo in the dust, unfortunately.
It's too slow.
Yeah, he's far too slow. I will say one main difference. So this game is also on PC. If you're ever interested in playing this game, cannot suggest it enough. It's on PC, and the main difference, as you could probably tell in my my body position here, is that the main difference is we have to mash through everything, like button-wise, on the PS5, which is what I'm playing on. Whereas PC, you can get that nice scroll wheel action. So instead, you get to see me furiously mashing as fast as I possibly can. All right, so we're through a good chunk of the beginning part of the game, but this is really where it explodes. But first, we got a non-running, no tool kind of cutscene here. Hope you like Philbo, because we're gonna get real up close and personal here. Yeah, that's the stuff of dreams or nightmares, just depending on what you like. All right, so we are a journalist. It's worth noticing. We're actually here to explore the island, lore-wise. So that's why we have to do some of these interviews and stuff. But this is going to be the only interview we do because, again, we're just going to cut a vast majority of the game here. All right, so here's where it really explodes. We're going to run back here. We're going to hop on this fence. We're going to hop on the fence. There we go.
There we go.
Not the hard part of the trick, actually. And then we're going to do some rooftop parkour and jump across to this area and do a very precise jump. There we go.
Nice.
To get into Sugar Pine Woods.
Let's go.
Woo! All right, so we're now about, I would say, like 50 to 60% through the game. With that one quick jump, but we're not over yet. We're gonna do another quick out of bounds jump here. There's another area through here called Frosted Peak that we're going to get into really early by doing some very precise jumps here. Yep, first try. You love to see that. Get around the barrier, fall into the loading zone. Now we're about 90% through the game. All right, and then last thing here. So this is Frosted Peak, which is actually one of the last areas that you're supposed to be in. The game gets a little bit confused here because you're not supposed to be here without all of your tools. So it gives you all the tools, which is, handy and getting by. And then this is going to be probably my favorite trick here, which we call door skip, because we got to get through this door, but normally we'd need a whole bunch of clues and plot exposition and stuff. But we're going to use the lunge pad, jump up there, place that very precisely, and just clip through the wall like that. Easy. And now we're 96% through the game, I'd say.
Look at that.
All right. So this is the Undersnacks. This is kind of a slower part of the run. It's basically just walking and then a lot of conversation, and then until we get to what we call the Gauntlet, the end part of the run. So if we have any donations or plugs, now's a great time for that.
Okay, I certainly have some donations. We have $5 from Anonymous that says, of course, in reference to naming that Pokemon earlier. I also have $5 from Sex Rex that says, $5 Puyo train. And my response to that is, Puyo.
Yes,
Puyo.
absolutely. Let's get that Kirby in the Amazing Mirror run met sooner rather than later, because I want to see it for one. But I know we got all kinds of incentives and bid wars and things like that as well. So the sooner we meet this one, the sooner we get to the next one.
Exactly.
Yep, and we are only $60 away right now.
You hear that, chat? That's $60. If you all hop on that $5 train, that's what? 12 people. Just 12 people.
And also for chat, I know we don't have a lot of time left together because this run is pretty short, but I do a really solid Bunger impression. If you were in the venue, you probably heard it during a little bit of our sound test here. But if you'd like to see me do some more Bungers, I'd be happy to to go along with this Puyo train. What's called the Bunger train?
Bunger.
I'm also purposely not trying to spoil anything. I know a lot of people still want to play this game. It is relatively new. It came out in November of last year. So I don't want to spoil too much. So I'm just trying to skip through and ignore as much of what's on the screen as possible. But yeah. There is one little trick that occurs at the end of this cutscene, which is coming up, which is there's a character that we meet here, Eggabell, which normally we have to have a full conversation with in the game to progress it. But because we haven't yet, we can actually trigger that conversation in this tunnel as it's collapsing. And for some reason, if you trigger the conversation here, it takes the loading zone earlier by like 5 seconds. I don't know why, but that's what happens.
That's neat. That's really cool.
Yeah, and then here is where we get a little bit more parkour action. There's Philbo again. Sorry, Philbo, we're just still going to leave you there. Hop up there, across. All right. Then the hardest, I would say, parkour trick here coming up. Because it's very precise. We got to go off of this lone pole here. There we go. No, oh, no! Oh, that's fine. It wastes like literally a second, maybe less than a second, to just run over here and jump across anyway. But it would have been way cooler if I hit it. Oh, well. This is called the Gauntlet coming up here. So normally if you play the game through as intended, you get a lot of tools. You get to learn how those tools work in relation to the other areas on the map and what Bugsnax you can catch. The Gauntlet flips that on its head, and instead of catching the Bugsnax, we're using it to defend ourselves. So, for example, this is a snack trap that is turned into a snack chop. So it's going to be chopping some things here.
A snack chop.
Snack chop.
Wouldn't that just be like a kitchen knife?
Yeah, kitchen knife, or I don't know if anyone's seen those infomercials back in the day with the slap chop, the thing that you slap up and down. But yeah, it's like that kind of.
I had totally forgotten about that until now. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to hop over while that, yep, there we go. While that cutscene is playing, we're hopping towards the next one just to get there a little bit faster. Look at these characters you'll meet for the first and the last time.
Hello.
Hello. I will say as well, this game has a lot of wonderful representation in it. There's a lot of LGBTQIA2+ relationships in here, non-binary characters, just a lot of really great stuff. A lot of things that you don't see a lot in video games nowadays. So if that is a selling point for you on this game, I'd suggest playing it. Oh boy, hit the fence instead. So we're gonna have to do that a little bit outside of what we intended, but that's fine. All right, and then we're going to shoot these directly into them. Ooh, that was really good.
Nice.
Ooh. So the idea there is you're not meant to hit those from the side like I was doing. You're supposed to hit them head on, so they're coming at you, like cascading at you. So you hit them one at a time. But if you hit them from the side, then you can crush them a lot faster. And then the end there with those, they're called praying picantises, like praying mantises. Is that you're supposed to hit them head on, and then they bust apart into other snacks, and you have to hit the other snacks as well. But if we turn around and hit them towards the two grumpuses that were there, which are what these humanoid creatures are called, then they will eat them whole if you land it precisely. And I hit both precisely, so that was pretty good. But yeah, this one's nothing. I can't make this go faster or slower. Really, I could just let all of these Bugsnax come and collapse down the hill and attack us, and it wouldn't make it any slower than me just attacking them like I'm doing now with this tripwire. But it's more fun to do stuff than to not do stuff. Mm-hmm. And you heard that here first.
Doing things is fun.
Yeah, the only one you could mess up by not being as fast as this last wave here. Because obviously if you let it, the last wave, if you let it play out, then that's going to take longer than you destroying it. Now I'm going to attempt to wedge myself here in geometry. Nah, I popped out. That's fine though. Basically, while that cutscene is playing, if I wedge myself in that geometry, then I could be ever so slightly closer to this challenge here. And this one's called barrels. I'm actually going to kind of go quiet here a little bit because this one requires a lot more focus to be really precise in both timing and location. So I'm going to focus a little bit on this real quick.
Got this.
Even harder to be precise when you're using a controller instead of mouse and keyboard. So
awesome. Nice.
Okay. 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 Oof.
Nice.
That was really, really close. Almost done. Last wave here. Ooh. Yes.
Nice.
That's how you do it.
Yes. Way to go.
That's how you do it. Yeah, so that's really, really, really tough. You can. It's not a hard challenge to do casually. Obviously, you could just target every individual bug with a barrel like that, so it's pretty simple. But basically, what we try to do with precise timing as well as location is defeat all of the waves entirely with one barrel, except for the last wave, which has 5 Bugsnax, so you could defeat it in 2 barrels at minimum. And we got
perfect.
every wave.
That was perfect.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this one is also pretty self-explanatory. We got a ball here that has spikes on it, and we're rolling over some snacks here. The spawn locations are the same every time, so that's pretty good. It's not like it's too hard to figure out where they're going. Just kind of going back and forth. Whoop. There we go. All right, we're fine. For some reason, those ones don't come out of the ground. They just appear. I don't know what happened there, but that's fine. There we go. One more wave.
I feel so
Run.
sorry for these ones that are getting spawn cammed.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I'm trying not to be spoilery, but you might be confused right now because these things are adorable, right? They're super cute. There's a reason why we have to defeat them. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. It makes sense for the story. Just play the game. Please play the game. It's worth it. But yeah, I'm going to remain as broad as possible, but know that my heart is breaking because I have to defeat these cuties. But for some reason, this cutscene is not skippable, or I can't like mash through it to go any faster. But this is the last challenge in the Gauntlet here, so we're going to be slinging sauce, and these bongers are going to be really excited about that sauce. There is a chance that I can get a little glitch here where two Bugsnax phase into each other. So let's see if I get that. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I did for a second, but no, we're good. If they phase into each other, I actually just have to wait for them to decide to explode on their own, which wastes some time. Got to hit Wambus or it doesn't count. There you go. There you go. That's the end of the Gauntlet here. And there's not too much else, speed tech-wise that's going on. We just got to sprint to the end here.
That was a great Gauntlet.
Yeah, that went really well. And yeah, as you can see, there's some big Bugsnax here. We don't get to see those in the any percent runs as well, but I highly suggest checking out a 100% run or an all Bugsnax run to see what these, this giant watermelon and this giant pizza is all about, because it's well worth it.
All right.
Yep, just so this is a little cutscene here. Now, Newt here. So what's
Yeah.
your favorite food? What if there
My
was a
favorite
Bugsnax you'd like
food?
to see? What would it be?
Favorite food or favorite Bugsnax?
Oh, okay. If there's different answers, yeah. Okay. So let's hear both. Favorite food.
Favorite food? Oh my goodness, that's such a big question.
It's loaded. It's loaded.
Ramen. Maybe.
Ramen.
Yeah.
There is. Well, all right. Yeah. It's kind of it's ambiguous, but there is a ramen or like spicy noodle Bugsnax. It's called the Noodler.
The Noodler. I love
The
it.
Noodler. And also has an inverse called the Stoodler. That's more of a stew than it is a noodle.
Stew is also good. I'll like soup. Soup in general.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
two soup ones. Time is coming up here very shortly, by the way.
Love me some soup.
Just got to match through this cutscene. Oh, by the way, this is our boss that we skipped at the beginning with the cutscene here. All right, and time.
Way to go. Oh, that was an amazing run.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you to Newt for commentating for me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. I plugged it a bunch in the run. Please play this game. It's really good. It's pretty cheap. It's on PS4, PS5. I played on the PS5 version here. It's also on PC. It'll be on Steam next year, but it's on Epic Games Store now. Please play this game. If you want to learn how to speedrun it, speedrun.com/Bugsnax, or feel free to just message me, KonceptionSR. Ask me questions. I know this game probably better than I know any game in the world at this point now. So, yeah, just play this game, and more importantly, let's get those donations in. Let's get those incentives met.
Donate.
Let's have an excellent weekend with this marathon.
I really want to see Kirby happen. So chat, that's on you. Make it happen.
Yes, let's go, chat. Let's go, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I'll be on at 4 a.m. this time with Grim Fandango, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.